Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Olga is here. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell as well to get the latest notifications about the videos I post out there for you guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So today's topic is Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. And I, of course, was checking this on Sephora and today went to my local JCP Sephora and it was absolutely crazy, like that whole display with all of the Rihanna's beauty products. I mean, all of the girls, all of the ladies were by that display looking to get matched for the foundation because yes, you can buy foundation online, although I don't really recommend that unless you have a ton of money and you can just buy every possible shade and then you can match yourself at home. But I wanted to be matched in the store and I got matched with the foundation and I have already applied it. I was going to do it for the video, but then I'm like, girl, I gotta play with the foundation and I gotta play with the brush and I wanted to see how it applies and how it wears, to give me a bit more time to actually absorb the new product and assess the new product. So I am going to be talking about this brand. So this is absolutely new. Rihanna really pulled through. I'm very pleasantly surprised with the product quality. It's actually reasonable in cost and it's really, really good quality. So what we have here, so I got some products and I'm going to be talking about them. So Fenty Beauty is Rihanna partnering with Sephora and she came out with this beautiful, gorgeous line. Rihanna wanted to focus on the facial products, so she wasn't going for like eyeshadow palettes, you know, like bunch of colors or stuff for the eye shades, but she was going for the facial products, which is amazing because let's face it, foundation is hard to come by when you are on the far spectrums of the skin tones. If you are very, very warm toned or if you are very fair, it might be hard for you to find the right foundation. And so if you're like fitting exactly in the middle, maybe you have more choices. But for those people who have other kind of, if you are on the far spectrums of the skin tones, it might be hard for you. And I believe that this line with a lot of choices for the foundation. So this brand is, I mean, it's all new. And I really like that the packaging, the innovative design, it all has this kind of a graffiti looking packaging, so it makes you think that you're getting a really edgy product, but when you open the packaging, it's really cute, really soft looking, really nice, kind of like white, beige, pinkish tones. I really like that, very, very soft, nice and natural looking nude tones of the packaging. This brand is 100% cruelty free and has beautiful honeycomb composites for the products and has this kind of graffiti packaging. I like that. And I'm going to be talking about the first product that I kind of have made a lineup of the products that I got. So here I have Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This is the primer and it retails for $32. The size of this product, I think, is pretty standard for what you're getting. So this is a pump. This is what the bottle looks like. It's a beautiful glass composite, really matte finish, really nice. And this contains, let's see, 1.08 ounces or 32 mLs of the product. And I believe it's good for 12 months. There is that container with the lid on the back of the product. And when I applied this, it felt really nice and soft. It didn't feel really sticky like most primers can, but this felt more like a cream, kind of like a lotion, so to speak, feel. And what else? So that's the, I'm going to show it again, guys. This is the primer. My next product here, I got the foundation. So this is the foundation, and this foundation, very beautiful glass packaging, and the foundation comes in 40 shades, which allows people to make a really good choice there. I mean, what you can also do, if it's not the exact match, you can get maybe 2 or 3 colors and kind of mix them a little bit and get a more precise color. So, like I said, comes in 40 shades. This contains 1.08 ounces or 32 mLs of product. This retails for $34, and it's called Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation, and I'm in the shade 200. I'm going to go in and apply the concealer under my eyes and all of that on camera, but I was so impatient. I wanted to play with the foundation before I started shooting, and I was so glad that I did that a little bit before, because that allowed me to play with this lovely guy right here. And this is the brush for the foundation, full-bodied brush number 110, and you apply foundation with it, and this retails for $34, and it's a flat paddle brush, so you can kind of see that it's, pretty flat, and it's really dense. I mean, it's super soft and allows you to work in the product. This is a synthetic brush. Remember that with liquid products, it's always better to use a synthetic brush versus natural brush, because the natural fibers of the hairs pick up the product and sort of absorb it, and synthetic brush really moves the product around. So of course I forgot that I got this, and so my natural instinct is to always go for a beauty blender when I apply foundation. But I can tell you right now that I love the foundation. It wears beautifully. It's really weightless, but it's best when you apply Rihanna's foundation with this brush, because when I tried with a beauty blender, I felt like the foundation was drying on the skin too fast, and it wasn't really moving very well, and I felt like my beauty blender was absorbing a lot of foundation, and so I was kind of feeling like I was wasting the product. And so immediately I'm like, oh wait, I do have a brush, so why are we not using the brush? So of course I immediately went for the packaging, opened it, and decided to take the brush out, and it had that lovely guard. It was like this on the brush, and for some reason I had a lot of trouble removing the brush guard off of the brush, but then we finally figured it out. I took it off, which is really nice. I mean, if you're on a go and you need to carry your brush with you, it's nice. It protects your brush from germs and getting smudges of product all over your bag or something. So definitely, if you're going to go ahead and invest into foundation, get the primer, get the foundation, and get this brush, and you're going to have so much better experience with this brush versus beauty blender. So our next product is the let's see here. It's the Match Stix Matte Skin Stick Concealer, and there she is. I'm going to, oh my gosh, I love this kind of a honeycomb, beautiful packaging, and there she's at. And I'm gonna use this to conceal under my eyes right now. I'm just gonna do it right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply. And I'm kind of going. And we were like, when that girl was matching me, she told me, she asked me how much lighter I want to go, and I said just a tiny bit lighter, but not too light, because I don't want to look like death. And I used to be going for very light concealers, and then it would be like, whoa, it's like something like hit me right here, and it actually can make things, if you go for a too light of a concealer, you sometimes feel like you're making those areas you're trying to conceal worse, not better. So try to go closer to your skin tone, not so much lighter. I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal all these areas right here. If I could, I'd just conceal all my face right now. So here is the concealer. And I know, before you all write me that I'm using this, but I'm gonna go ahead and buff it out with this foundation brush. You know, when I was at the store, I saw that she had tons of products. I mean, and she had other brushes and all of that, but I felt like I didn't want to be buying brushes and investing into all of those brushes, because you absolutely don't have to have all of them. If you want to have the full collection, and depending on how this wears throughout the day, I might go obsessive compulsive and say, I gotta have everything from Rihanna's collection, and probably go buy it all. But I just feel like at the end of the day, you're going to look at your brush collection and you're gonna say, why do you have so many brushes, girl? And so I would say this: if you have good brushes, I mean, you can buy like exclusively for the foundation, definitely get this brush, because I think it like really works best. But then like you can see that I'm using this brush to spread the concealer and blend it in, and it works beautifully for me. Like, I'm not suffering here, I'm telling you. I would definitely just use this universally to you know, blend out your concealer. I hope that I didn't miss any areas, and if I did, that's okay, you know, it happens. Okay, so let's talk about this concealer. I feel like I didn't really cover it. So this concealer retails for $25, and it contains, let me just look in the back here, it contains 0.25 ounces or 7.10 grams of product. I am in the shade, let's see, what shade am I in? I am in the shade Bamboo, and the concealer comes in 20 shades. I feel like that's also like kind of like, that's nice. So you have 20 shades to choose from. And again, this is what she looks like. Like I said, I really like the honeycomb composite. I found out, and I'm just obsessed. Look, I'm reaching for this brush. This might become my favorite foundation brush. I just really like how it feels. It's super, super nice. So I've heard talk, and I've seen some talk on the internet circulating around, that this packaging awfully reminds of Kim K's packaging, that it's also nude, but I can tell you for sure that it's a completely different shade of nude. And by the way, it's just simply a coincidence, because these brands, it's not like, ooh, I want to come out with makeup brand. I mean, like, let's sit down and create makeup. This was probably in the works for a year and a half before it hit the stores. So it's a coincidence. So here is the Invis Matte Blotting Powder. This retails for $32. The size is 0.3 ounces, 8.5 grams of product, and it works for all skin tones. And this is great because this is like, what, a setting powder and a blotting powder. And so, again, graffiti kind of packaging, but when you bring her out, look at this. Look at this beautiful, clean design. I mean, so... Okay, so the other thing is, the reason it's like that is because there is a brush that will kind of sit like this. I don't have that brush. Like I said, my idea was not to buy every single product, but to buy some and show you guys the ones that I actually would care about to purchase for myself. This is what, ooh! Okay, so there's this little guide right there. This is what you use to apply the powder, and this is what she looks like. So here is that powder, beautiful design, beautiful little thing. I am going to go ahead and set my face with this powder. I am going to try this little sponge, but personally, I am going to probably just use my brushes. No, I can't stand this look. Oh, and you know what though? When I started using this, I started basically picking up the foundation and concealer. So I'm not, no, sorry. Sorry, hon, I want to love you, but I can't. I need to, Mama needs to get some other brush. I would just use a big brush to put this on, which is why I didn't get those small cute brushes. I think it's a good idea to have those little brushes if you are like on the go and you didn't bring all of your makeup arsenal with you, all of your big guns, you know. But like I said, for me, it's important to just have my brushes that I'm used to working with, and that's that. Okay, so there she is again. I really like that. So this guy, not a big fan of that. Okay. Of course, she came out with the lip gloss, and this guy is called Gloss Bomb, and it's Universal Lip Luminizer. And this is what she looks like. I just absolutely love the packaging. And you know what though? This isn't a hexagon, this is a pentagon. See? Only 5 edges, 5 corners. I absolutely love this packaging. I mean, this is so beautiful. So how many ounces does she have? This is 0.30 fluid ounces or 9 mLs of product. Retails for $18. And it's a universal lip gloss. Here's the thing. From my makeup confessions video, you probably heard that I don't like lip glosses in general because they're sticky. So we're gonna see if this one is a very sticky product or not. I'm going to first smell this. Okay, so normal kind of caramel smell. Not anything crazy going on here. And I'm gonna go in and apply this to my lips. Need one more dip. Yeah, this is pretty. Would I say that this is anything special? Like, I can't live without this? No. And you know what though? This isn't very sticky. And this is what the color looks like. I'm really excited about these ones. And what this is so Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter. And this retails for $34. Here's the thing though. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love the packaging on this. This is actually what drew me into getting her product and to try it. Like at the first glance, you know, when you're looking at Sephora's website and they do these, like when they promote something and they put like on the front page the big picture, this is right there and it's like, don't you think it's beautiful? It's so beautiful. And when you're looking at it through the light, it's white, right? But when, you know, it catches the light, it's like glitter or sparkles in this, you know, in the packaging. It just feels like it's not just simple white color. So this is what she looks like. Now, these highlighters, they are kind of, they're interesting. There is 4 of these guys that come in 2 compartments and you get 2 shades. So those guys, there is 4 of those and their size is per each compartment 0.12 ounces or 3.5 grams. And 2 more that come as just 1 color. So there is just 1 compartment. And it's the Metal Moon. So here is, ooh, this is just gorgeous. So this is the Metal Moon. And Trophy Wife. This is Trophy Wife. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Trophy Wife. And this one is, they describe it as 3D Hyper Metallic Gold. So it's 3D Hyper Metallic Gold. I'm just like, okay, first of all, when I saw this, well, I thought actually that first time I saw this, I thought it was an eyeshadow, but yes, it is actually a highlighter. She doesn't have eyeshadows in her line. But you know what though? It doesn't matter, because if the highlight doesn't work for you, for your skin tone, let's say it's too dark or too cold for your skin tone or too yellow for your skin tone, it can definitely be, it's an eyeshadow. So just, let's say you bought a highlighter that doesn't work for your cheekbone. Don't be discouraged by that. Use it in the corners of your eyes, or use it as basically like a glitter, or use it as a kind of like a little bit of shimmery eyeshadow on your eyelids. So definitely that. So I wasn't worried when I got this. Looks super duper yellowish gold, but I mean, I am warm skin tone. I have a warm skin tone, so I wasn't worried. This might be too much for me, but again, even if it is, I would just keep it and use it as an eyeshadow, and you do get a ton of product, I feel. And if you are using it as an eyeshadow, it will last you, baby, a long time. So now, because these ones aren't divided, the size is different. So in this, you are getting 0.28 ounces or 8 grams of product. And again, these products are good for 12 months. I personally keep products longer because if I take good care of them and I do not compromise their environment. If you don't leave your products out in a blasting sunlight, if you don't expose them to too much humidity, your products will last. If you take good care of them, they will take good care of you. So let's go ahead and swatch these. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and swatch. I'm gonna do a finger swatch. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. Okay, so here is my wrist. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a bit more. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So it's definitely very glittery, but like I said, if it doesn't work for your cheekbones, make it work for the corners of your eyes. Let's swatch her. So Metal Moon to me definitely is a more subtle highlight, but it's a good thing. So yes, this, I can see that this is way too yellow for me, but that's okay. And now I'm going to apply Metal Moon. Definitely really subtle. So it's probably either the light or my skin tone doesn't want to pick up Metal Moon. But I have to play with this a little bit more to really make up my mind. So I'm not going to say anything more about Metal Moon. I would have to like really make up my mind before I say yay or nay. Okay, so that would be all of the products that I picked up. I just can't get over it. This packaging is beautiful, absolutely beautiful packaging. I love it. And something else that I know, but because I didn't get they also have the contour sticks, and they have, she has the other, of course, concealers, contour, and all of that, highlighters in this kind of a packaging. They are magnetized, so they will kind of stick together and become like clusters, which is really nice when you're traveling. So they would do something like this, but these don't, because this is glass, but they would do something like this. So with all of this said, guys, here's my final verdict. I approve, really do. I really do like the idea. I like how the products performed. I am very impressed with foundation. I really like the primer. It's nice. I would have to really wear the foundation like for like 8 or 12 hours to be absolutely sure, but I think it would perform. I just can't say for sure. But right now, first impressions are extremely, extremely good, very favorable. I would definitely recommend this brand for you out there. And on brushes, it's your choice. If you have brushes already, don't, maybe get the 110 brush for your foundation. That would be really good because it does work well with Rihanna's foundation. Beautiful brand. I hope that there will be more coming from them. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please let me know in the section down below if you like me to review any other brand for you, what you think of Rihanna's products, if you have tried any of them, what works for you best. If you would like to try them, like I said, these are beautiful products, beautiful job. I think that she really had put in a lot of work into, a lot of thought into this stuff. And please let me know in the section down below what you think, and I will see you in my next video, guys. I love you. Bye!